We've got a 2011 Sprinter van, 3500. Customer had done their own fuel filter on it and they broke basically where it connects and snaps on. So they zip tied it and they came to us to get it fixed. Thing is 14 years old at this point, 14, 15 years old, depending upon when it was made. Plastic, it's gonna break down over time with the heat, especially in Arizona. Unfortunately, it was just a matter of luck of the draw for them on it happened to break during their experience of doing it. So I'm going ahead and I'm replacing the whole line with the breather, and then I'm gonna also replace this just on the off chance of there might be some damage to it. I just don't wanna have the luck of it possibly coming back. We're gonna replace that and a couple of hose clamps on the fuel lines, and then hopefully get them back on the road here shortly. I like seeing DIY to an extent, but there are times where I don't advise it. An engine, transmission, stuff like that, because there's coating you have to do with certain cars. I don't know about engines on Mercedes, but I know when you replace engines on newer BMWs, you're supposed to tell it that it got a new engine. I wouldn't really advise big jobs like that, but hey, if you feel comfortable knocking out brakes, make sure you know what you're doing. I mean, when it comes to that safety stuff, I'm a lot less likely to tell someone like, hey, yeah, if you've never done a job before, go ahead and do it. I always advise like, hey, at least have someone you know with you that knows what they're doing. I've taken cars from customers that are half blown apart and you're just like, what the heck? Like what happened here? And then sometimes they're paying more than what they would have if they just brought it into a professional, just because now we're fixing what else broke. There's a lot of useful information on the internet that can help you get the DIY done, to where I advise do the research before. If you feel like you can knock it out, make sure you watch a video, you read a forum. There's always someone's done the job out there, and there's always information on it from what I've seen. Yeah, I mean, customer more than likely didn't do anything wrong, just happened to be luck of the draw with it. Unfortunately, it's a common thing. They could have manhandled it coming off, but I mean, I broke one because it was 15 years old, and that's all that you touch it wrong and it can break. Old plastic with the heat and all the heat cycles and soaking and stuff like that. I like to see people do DIY work because I feel like we're in a society where everything's just replaced, so I'm not against it. I just advise be careful, especially when it comes to fuel related stuff. Yeah, it's diesel, so diesel's not as easily flammable per se. Be aware of what you're doing. I've seen it where someone left a fuel line loose and it caught an exhaust manifold on fire and engine went up in flames. When it comes to fuel and stuff like that, you just got to be real careful. I don't want to have to go to a customer and say, hey, we caught your car on fire. If you don't feel like you're comfortable doing it, bring it to someone that does know what they're doing.